Hi there, in this video I will be reviewing the Mijello Mission Gold 36 tube set, and these watercolors, Mijello, they are made in Korea, and there is a selection of different sets and palettes. You can check it on their website. They have this nice online catalog. I hope I will remember to link it. And you can buy different sets, and you can buy them also open stock in 15 milliliter tubes that are quite pricey. I guess similarly priced to other artist grade watercolors. So this set comes with this nice leaflet, and this has information about the pigments used in the colors, light fastness, transparency, staining power. There is no information about granulation. And yeah, it's very nice. You can see all the colors there. And also there's some stuff written in Korean, I assume, that I sadly can't read. So this is the palette. And I'm just showing you how it compares to the Winsor & Newton 45 half pan Cotman set, and this is how it compares to the White Knight 36 full pan set. So it's quite large, this palette. It's, I think, 12 inches long and about 6 inches, 5 inches wide. So the nice thing about this set is that it comes with this really nice palette. I was just fondling it to try and see if there's, some insert or something, but no, it's just one piece of plastic. And I've never used I use similar palettes, but this one has a really nice shape. So you get 36 little cute tubes, 7 milliliter tubes, and the tube has all the information that you need on it. And yeah, that's a lot of paint. So I'll start telling you about the pros and cons of this set. In my humble opinion, I am a watercolor enthusiast, a scrapbooker, mixed media crafter, artist, whatever you want to call it. I have several brands of watercolors, and I am always looking for affordable options, because artist grade watercolors can be very pricey, especially if, like me, you like to collect art supplies and you like to have lots of colors. Then it gets really expensive. So this brings me to the first pro of this set. The price. You get a lot of paint for your money here. This set costs on Amazon $57. So you get 36 7 milliliter tubes for that price. So that's less than $2 per tube. So that's a really good price for artist grade. You can get the 24 tube set for a few dollars less, so for like $10 less, but it doesn't come with a palette. And I think the palette here is one of the biggest pros for this set. So I love how the palette is arranged. You can really have a good idea of your colors and the color wheel and mixing colors. There's a ton of space for mixing colors, so you have all these the two big wells on one side with the paint, and then this huge area for mixing color on the other side. When I store these, I won't store them with the tubes. I put the tubes separately, so I have all this mixing space. I also like it that you can squeeze really a very small amount, and because the wells are on, they're not straight, so the center part is more raised, it's shallower, and then the area around the edge is deeper. I think that's the word I mean, the opposite of shallow. So you can, put just a little bit of paint on the deeper side, and then it's really lovely and easy to just drag a bit of the color with your brush. So I really like the palette here. The packaging is lovely. It feels kind of luxurious, even though the palette is plastic. But I think that would probably make it, a really nice gift if you want to gift this to an artist or crafter friend, with some reservations, which I will get to in the cons section. They also have, Mijello also offers just empty palettes, and they have a few that I don't own any, but they have a few that look really, really lovely. So hopefully I can remember to link you to that one if you're interested in just a palette. The leaflet, as I said, it's very nice. It has all the information, almost all the information beside the granulation on it, and you can see the colors. I had a question about more pastel colors, which is kind of like more like wash, I guess. And Mijello has a really lovely range according to the leaflet. I haven't used these in real life. They have a nice selection of colors that also have white in them, so they are more on the softer pastel-y side. So that might be worth checking if you're interested in that type of paint. It's more like gouache. This set comes with a nice selection of colors. I think in total they have 100 and a bit colors in their range. So this one has 36, and it's a nice selection. You get a few of each, a nice selection of neutrals. The colors, most of them are very bright. I have a feeling that they dry, that they fade less than my other watercolors when they dry. So they're definitely on the bright side. And there are a few really nice single pigment colors, like a color called Crimson Lake. I really liked that. And I think that about brings me to the end of my pro list. So now for the cons. This set has a lot of pigment mixtures, and I prefer to work with pure pigments if I can. There is a set of 24 pure pigment, but that one is more expensive. Also, they have some paints that come in two versions, for example, cobalt blue and yellow ochre, and this set has the versions that are mixtures of pigments, and they also offer a pure pigment color version, another version, but not in this set. In this set, there are a few transparent watercolors. Here you can see the swatch I made. I write all the pigments on it, and all the transparency and all that information that is on the tubes and in the leaflet. So there are a few transparent colors, and most of them are semi-transparent. Again, I prefer transparent colors. The palette is big, so if you're looking for something more compact, then it's probably not a good set for you. But it has obviously its advantages, like a lot of mixing space and a lot of colors. Now, the biggest issue that I had with these paints, and I've seen other reviews, and I was wondering about it, and once you start working with them, you really notice this. So I'm just showing you a bit of playing around, but I painted with them quite a few drawings, and they don't flow as my Daniel Smith or Schminke or Sennelier watercolors. you know, here I kind of helped them with a lot of water and gravity, but I'll show you the next one that I'm going to do is my Daniel Smith one, and you can see how the Daniel Smith paints without any help, they just flow. Now, this really depends on your style of painting and how you like your watercolors to behave. I like these surprises, and I like my style is very flowing and loose watercolors. So for me, it's, you can see here I'm not tilting my paper or anything. These are the Daniel Smith paints. The yellow just flows into the pink without any help from me. And with a Mijello, you really have to work at it, and it doesn't really, just kind of sits there, maybe blooms a little bit into the next color. So this kind of depends on your style and what you're looking for. My bottom line is that I think this could be a nice present for someone who, you know, is not into like really fluid watercolors. You get a lot of paint for your money. It's not really fitting for loose watercolor painting. It probably works well for card makers and crafters. Personally, I think I'll be using it just for sketching or with my daughter. I like that I can squeeze very little paint in the palette, and then I know she won't use too much of it because it is very intense. Yeah, I was just having too much fun playing around there with my Daniel Smith paints also. So the Mijello, it lifts quite easily, so you can correct your mistakes. Here is another little play thing that I made. The first one is with Daniel Smith and Sennelier, and then this one is with the Mijello, and it's kind of similar colors, similar amount of water, and you can just see how one flows and the other doesn't. So I hope you found this review helpful, and I wish you a lovely day. There's a close-up on yummy watercolors. Thanks for watching. Bye.